Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we have a new topic called known as Know Your Journal. So there are a lot of publishing journals available for all the researchers to publish. So we have decided to give informations that are for the journals. So today we will be concentrating on chemical sciences and this is part 1. So the first journal which we have here is Journal of American Chemical Society, which is in short called as JACS, and this is very popular journal amongst the researchers of chemical sciences as well as chemistry. So who is the publisher of this journal is American Chemical Society. So the most articles published in this are paid, which means like you need to pay or you need to have a subscription to read the published articles, as well as there are some open access which is increasing currently. So currently there are most paid papers to read, as well as there are some open access also. And the field of publication in this is organic chemistry. So it technically concentrates on organic synthesis, drug synthesis, as well as chiral synthesis. So it also has heterogeneous catalysis as well as homogeneous catalysis. So how frequently do we get new issues in this journal? Is weekly. So on weekly, every Wednesday, we used to get it. So for the month of March 2023, the first issue came in 11th of 11th. Sorry, the first issue came in the 1st of March, and then next issue is expected to be in the 8th of March. Please stay tuned so that you can just read it and know the informations in the first end. So this was one of the oldest journals which is available in chemistry. That is the reason I took it as the first journal to explain to you. So this is the information, and JACS approximately publishes 19,000 pages of articles, communications and perspective. Articles include full paper, review as well as mini review. So this is one of the largest publications in chemistry. So the current impact factor of JACS is 16, and the total citation which in 2021 was 6,31,578 citations was the total citation found in 2021. So since it is the beginning of 2023, people do not count all the citations. So the citation score is 25.2, which means that each paper or article published in JACS on average gets 25 citations per year. So this is known as average citation or citation score. So the next journal which we are seeing is called as Nature Chemistry. So the name consists of nature and chemistry. So this belongs to the publication group called as Nature Publications, which is very well known as Nature. And Nature Chemistry has lots and lots of open access articles. The majority of them are open access, and the field in which it publishes the the papers are published are most significant and cutting edge research in all areas of chemistry. So if you have a chemistry and there is a cutting edge technology in any different areas of chemistry like analytics, inorganic, organic or physical chemistry, so be it be drug synthesis, be it be bioinorganic, be it be computational chemistry, be it be catalysis, electrocatalysis, water splitting, electrolysis, so everything, if this is more significant advancement in the field of chemistry, you can also approach this. So this is published every month on 6th or 7th. So the most number of publications happen on 6th of every month. If the 6th falls on a week or a weekend, then it shifts to the next working day. So it has got open access publications, and the editorial decision comes in 8 days. The editorial decision comes in 8 days, which means that once you submit the paper, within 8 days they would say it is accepted for review or not accepted for review. So the average day for the post review decision, so how long they take to review an article and then say it is to be accepted or if it is not suitable for the journal, is 59 days. So this is calculated based on the date in which it is submitted, the article is submitted, and the number of days it took for the editorial board to send the decision after peer review. And the impact factor of this is 25, and I have ignored the decimal, and currently it is 25. So it is good journal. Next is green chemistry. So as the name suggests, green chemistry means it publishes alternative and sustainable technology that it publishes alternative and sustainable technology in the field of chemistry, material science and catalysis. So the publication of this journal is Royal Society of Chemistry. So we have access, like the word paid means you need to pay or you need to have a subscription to read the papers published in this. So, and there are also few open access journals. In green chemistry you have perspective, you have communications, you have full paper, reviews, mini reviews and all. So the frequency of it is once in fortnight, which means once in 2 weeks. So usually it publishes on 7th and 21st of every month, irrespective of it is to be a weekend or not. So it publishes on 7th and 21st. So, and I think like, so tomorrow will be the day in which you have the publications of this month, first publications from the, or the first issue from the green chemistry. So go, if you are working in something related to green chemistry, or if you wanted to know what is happening in the field of chemistry in the name of green, so you should go and check it tomorrow morning. Okay, so the first decision from the editorial board, it takes a little longer, which is like around half a month, 18 days, but it is very quick. So post review decision comes in another 15 days, which is around 37 days or 40 days. So once you submit, in 1 month or 1.5 months you will know the decision. So the impact factor of green chemistry is 11.03 currently. The next journal which we are going to see is Nature. So as the name suggests, this is Nature it is not Nature Chemistry or Nature something, it is purely Nature, and this is one of the flagship publications of Nature. So once the Nature journal was popular, after that they created something called as Nature publication, and it is further divided into different fields of research. So the Nature has got golden open access, which means every paper published can become an open access if you pay a subscription fee for the open access, and there are a lot of reduction and discounts in the subscription fees if you are not able to pay it. So you should always prefer Nature, and you can also opt for open access. And the field of publication is science and technology, irrespective of the subject. If there is a technological advancement in the field, it is accepted for publication. So the frequency is every week there is an issue comes out of Nature, and it is technically on every Thursday. So the first issue came on the 2nd of March, and next issue is the following Thursday, and which is 9th of March. Stay tuned, go read on 9th, do not forget. So, and highlights of Nature is it has open access publications option, and the editorial decision comes in 6 days, which means it's less than a week. So it comes in 6 days whether your paper is accepted for peer review or not. And it is also quite fast that post review decision happens in 40 days. So which means technically after a month of your editorial decision, you get your paper's decision. And the current impact factor is really high, which is like 69.5, which says the standard of paper. And I know that impact factor is not the only key to judge a publications or a journal, but currently we do not have other options, so we have this issue that we rate the journal because with the impact factor. So next is, this is one of a very class paper or a journal which we can call it as CA, which is a Cancer Journal of Clinicians. So this is published by American Cancer Society, so that is the publisher, and the most articles published are not available for free. You need to have a subscription or you need to pay fees to read the articles, and the field of publication is advanced cancer research. So how frequent they publish is once in 2 months, like for January and February it was published in the first week of January, and for March and April it will be published in the first week. So technically now you would be having the issue of the March. So the editorial decision comes in lightning fast, which is in 2 days. So you submit, in next 48 hours you get a decision from the editorial board saying that it is accepted for peer review or not. And there is one more advantage, is that 24% of the paper accepted for peer reviews are published. So that is the rate of publishing, or you can also say that the editorial board is so strong that it filters. Once it passes, there is a high chance for your paper to get accepted. So my best wishes if you are submitting to this one. So the impact factor of this is unbelievably high, which is 506. I have never seen 3-digit impact factor for any journal. So this is one of the highest impact factor journals. So that is why I wanted to bring you this information to you. And the citation course is phenomenal. So this is why the cancer research is booming around the world. And the citation course score is 716. Yes. So with this, the part one of our discussion gets over, and there is a quote I wanted to say. Remember, if you are tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Happy reading and happy researching. My best wishes. Have a good week.